What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today playing some more Idle Heroes. Today we're here on the free-to-play account, and we have some questionable life decisions to make that are probably stupid. Most likely, they're stupid, but they also sound fun. And if you know me, you know that I'm in this for the fun. I'm not here to make the best decisions. I'm not here to make the smartest decisions. I'm here to make the fun decisions. So, today, we're gonna make a fun decision. Probably a bad one, but arguably fun. So I've been looking about, seeing things, and I'll be honest. Chicken Lady, kinda boring. I'll admit it, she's not the most exciting hero to play and build, and I think the reason is that she hinges entirely on everyone dying. So in certain game modes, especially my favorite game modes like boss fights, she kinda sucks butt. Because she's only going to heal when your team dies. If your team dies, she no longer gets her little passive follow-up attacks, which tanks her damage, and then every ultimate she gets after your team is dead is going to be like a wimpy ultimate, right? It's not going to be great. She's not stacking up huge layers of Featherblade anymore, so she's really hitting kind of soft and kind of wussy, and she has no way to heal after that. So once your teams have died, she can't heal anymore, really, and then she just falls over dead herself. Is she a bad hero? I don't think so. I think she has plenty of utility and plenty of game modes, and she still can have utility in this team potentially later down the line, but I'm thinking about doing things stupidly. Stupidly and fun, though. Okay, fun yet dumb, as they say in the business. So, I'm not sure what business that is, but it's someone says it in a business somewhere. I was looking at my dudes, and I happened to just look at this lady. Not really a dude, a lady dude. And you know what she is? She's not part chicken. She's part lizard / dragon. And you know what's cooler than a chicken? A dragon lizard. Plus, she has a pretty cool looking kit. Can't lie, won't lie. Twining is nice in a lot of modes, right? She has damage, a chance that this is 5-star, so it's kind of, let's look at the 10-star version, right? Let's look at chicken dragon fish this lady later down the line. Look at her, she's having a seizure. Anyways, Dragon Lizard Lady. Pretty solid looking kit. Pretty hefty damage that if there's more than one enemy on the field, this attack will bounce, and it has a chance to twine the enemy. So not only does she deal pretty solid damage, I mean 5 bounces at 400% attack is 2000% damage, not bad. Not to mention every time it bounces, it boosts its damage. So it actually gets stronger the more times it bounces, also cool. And the chance to twine goes up by 5% as well. So the fact that she has not only pretty nice damage that is consistent, right? Until you're fighting one enemy, this is a consistent amount of damage output that doesn't vary based on people alive versus people dead versus Featherblade stacks. It's kind of consistent, countable on. But it comes with crowd control. That's huge. That has always been a big issue for me, is not having any crowd control, and I kind of like this. Secondarily, she comes with some nice crit, and she's pretty fast. Honestly, for a regular 12-18 on a ranger, it's a pretty quick freaking ranger. She ain't no slowpoke. Thumbs up from me. Also, self-sustain. She gets not only a poisoning on the enemy that bases on their max HP, so that can be a pretty nasty tick, pretty much continuously. She also has a heal based on her own max HP every time she has her basic attack. Pretty nice, right? That's good. That's self-sustain regardless of people being alive or dead. Me gusta mucho, as they say in the business. And I'm not sure what businesses I keep talking about, but there's a business out there that says all these things. It's my business, okay? My business. Wrath of God LLC, we say it. But also, when she's attacked, she reduces the attacker's all damage dealt by 10% up to 30%. That's a pretty nasty reduction in your all damage dealt, and also boosts your own attack. This is a pretty solid kitted out dragon lady, and she sounds, in my eyes, more fun than Chicken Lady. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna make the ingenious decision, the smart decision, to blow a lot of our resources, and most people are gonna be like, Wrath, you are a stupid, stupid boy. Listen. Yep, you caught me. I'm not the smartest one, okay? I'm not the smartest frog in the fish pond. But what I do know is fun equals fun, and not fun equals not fun. Is there a flora in here? There is. Look at that. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna blow all of my chests, every single one of them, and you're gonna say, whoa, whoa, Pause. Stop. Cease. Don't do it. But it's too late. Oh, you got there a moment too late. It can't be changed now because it's already happened. And we're going to open up all these little copies of Flora. And would you look at this? We just so happen to, with all of those Flora copies, happen to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. Well, what can we do with 9? We can do a Swapperoonie-Dooney. So, balls, we can't do a Swapperoonie-Dooney. I've lied to you. Now, a couple of things will have to be changed, of course, to, facilitate said change. One of them, of course, you have to pull her out of our arena lineups. But secondarily, we also have to change our guild tech a little bit. Now, I don't need to necessarily change it. Get you out of there. Yep, that's going to be great. Going to get smoked on. It's going to be a good time. Are you ready to be converted now? Can we convert you? Are you convertible? Yeah, you are. No. Nice try, nerd. Why does it give me all the copies? Why not just the ones I actually have available? Pop, pop. Right? All of these, we get an E5 Flora just straight across. And we're going to go ahead and do it because I live my life on the edge. Yep. Let's do it. It's done. It's done. We can't go back. Oh, we got to do the whole thing again? Okay, I guess that's fine. We'll have to void imprint her. That's all right. Got all our stellar and whatnot back. It's cool. She keeps the stone, right? Yes. Yes, she does. Also the warrior gear, which is not good. We're not going to keep what we could actually. You know what? What the balls? Let's just go ahead and convert it over. We can convert it. It's convertible. Let's do that. It's a convertible, right? Eeny, meeny, miny, is it here? Conversion. Resonance. Yes. 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 We're going to go with the Ranger set because she do be a Ranger. Let's do it. $100 million. I mean, yeah. All right. Did we get lucky? Eloise. Son of a ball sack. Kamath. Scroll. Flora. Bam. Score. Nice. Okay. So I guess, do we have any of the stuff? No. No, we don't. We're out. We're out of the stuff. So we can't even really re-roll said thing. That's fine. We don't necessarily need to re-roll it. We are going to make sure you are no longer butt naked. You see we have a melodic strings here. Spoiler alert, we snagged that out of the event last time. I decided to cave and spend 20,000 gems and snag a melodic strings out instead of stellar. That's what we did. And we did that, and now we're in a good spot, I think. So what we're going to do is two things. First, we gotta void imprint the little lady. Okay, that's got to happen. Go ahead and get you upgraded. You got to be at max power. But like I said, her guild tech right now is 0 because she's a ranger and we've invested everything into warrior tech. We have enough guild coins, I think, stashed away because you could call it a couple of things. Lazy, maybe. Okay, I'll grant you potentially I'm a lazy person. But you could also say I'm just a hoarder by nature, and I can't help myself but to stash onto things and build them up to large numbers. It makes me feel happy. Seeing big numbers of stuff is nice. But in this case, it's going to kind of pay off a little bit for us, because I don't have to waste any of my, my gems. I can save my gems in this. Bang. Look at that, 45% chance of twine, 500% attack as damage. Not bad. Every time it bounces, another 120% attack as damage. Nice. Increased chance of twine, 5%. Nice. These are all good things. A 20% bonus, a 15% damage dealt reduction. I mean, these are good. 18% HP, 18% max HP poison. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm seeing what I'm liking, and I like it. But as you can see, even with all this jazz on, where's Tix? Sorry, bud. Boop, boop. Wait, I gotta leave it off, I think, don't I, to make it glittery? I think I do. But as you can see, her stats are significantly lower than Garuda's were, but that, like I said, that's guild tech. We're gonna fix that. Riggedy right meow. Because we have 287,000 guild coins. Now you say, what the heck, Wrath? Why have you been so lazy on upgrading your guild tech? Because I see the future. And the future says we need to upgrade Ranger tech. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We should be able to make it, I believe, all the way through the base nodes with around 250,000, if I'm wrong. Whoopsie doodles. We will get some block. We will get some precision. Things you love to see. Skill damage, sure. Unfortunately, none crit. That's going to be a bit annoying. I like having the crit as a passive from the guild techs, but no such luck here. And look at that. We got 62,000 guild coins left over and full ranger tech. We could try to make her a little more crowd control immune. We could try to reduce damage from certain types of enemies. We won't worry about any of that right now. The fact that we've got her guild tech up, it should give her a pretty substantial boost. Pretty substantial. Again, she's not quite where Garuda was, but she also doesn't have a weapon on. If we gave this to her, how much attack does that give her? Yeah. Pretty dang similar if she has the crown on, but she's not going to be a crown wearer. She's going to be something else, if we can do it. I'm hoping we can do it. Do we have the ability to do this? We need 7,000 artifact business. So we need to disassemble artifacts. Artifact, not regression. We need to disassemble these bad boys. Wow, that's not much. Whoa, can you use this? How much is this? Can we even do this? Hold up. We might not be in a position to make such thing. Oh, wait, that's 8,000. We only need 7,000. Can I clear this out? I want to unclick you. Confirm. Can I do 0? Oh, I can. 0. Perfect. Okay, so we can use our dust to get there. We could also use some artifacts. We have, what does one of these give? That's not a whole lot, to be real honest with you, but what else are we going to use you for? Pretty much food. Now, I know a lot of these artifacts do have benefits, right? Being able to target a certain type of enemy and do bonus damage is nice. What does a single one give? Only 900. Not bad, but not great. Either way, we'll use the other. We need 7,000, right? So 6,100 dust, 6,100. Nice try, bud. Perfect. Disassemble. Yep. Bing! So we can do it. We're good. We're goody gumdrops. Let's go ahead and pop that sucker in there. Pop this sucker in there. And what do we end up with? We end up with a glittery melodic strings, 20% attack, 25% holy damage, plus 50 energy, which is a guaranteed skill cast round 1, and a bonus of all damage dealt by 20% at the start of the round. Now, it's not quite as beefy as the lingering melody I have on the other account, but we also don't have any real avenue towards origin artifacts at the current juncture. We've done it. We've did it. It's over. It's happened. Fun is coming. Fun is on its way. Okay, you. Boop. Pop that sucker on you. Bam! Now she's looking nice. Not quite as much HP, but that's okay. She's going to rip off every fight with some pretty nasty active skill. Hopefully it goes crazy. We could probably disassemble some gear and try to roll one of these to guarantee her damage dealt is on. But I'm not too worried about it. We can cross that bridge at a later gate, even though we did blow like 100 million of those resources to do that. Whoopsie doodles. So, what else do we have to do? Have I done what I'm going to do? Are we going to represent Dragonfish, lady? I think so. Welcome to the team, Flora. What else? There was something else. Oh, yes. Was there something else? Of course there was. We have a free awaken, so we're going to do that. Give me something beautiful. Don't be an E. Don't E me. You're E-ing me, you son of a mother's lover. What did I just ask? I had one ask. At least the high roll was on attack. Good enough. We have another one, so we'll just grab that out. I just needed to grab it for the free one. Get that stacked up. We're good to go. Not going to go crazy awakening copies. Just wanted to go ahead and get that done. 470,000 attack and 20 million HP. We'll take. We'll absolutely... Having a seizure every time, it's great. We're meant to be. That's me. I have seizures constantly. I don't. But, you know, I have strokes. I don't. I don't know. Listen. Everyone calm down. What are we going to do now? Ideally, I would have taken her and fought a guild boss. Sounds fun. Could have jumped in, tried some Aspen Dungeon with her. That sounds fun. Can't do either of those things. Both those modes, not available today. So what are we going to do? Two things we could do. One, broken spaces to fight some bosses. Sounds fun. Two, I could try Seal Land and see if she can actually crack Seal Land where Garuda failed. That's an option. Three, Tower of Oblivion. Why Tower of Oblivion? It's one thing that's going to slow us back a little bit. Oh my, really? I got to put 2 artifacts with 5-star? Whatever. We can do that. Not a problem. Gold from auto battle, no problem. All this is done. This is pretty much doable. But 550 Tower of Oblivion is something we do have to do to get some imminent chests back in the old inventory. And then this will be like the final one for selection chests. But what to start with? Let's try Seal Land off rip. That sounds like a good... Did we make a huge mistake? Or are we still kind of similarly in Dookie Town? I don't know. Let's find out. Who would we throw in here? Do we have any good you guys that could do something off the Ripski? I don't know. You might have a stun with an active skill. But I do not know. I can't remember. So because I can't remember, what are we going to put in there? We'll put in a Valkyrie, because we have one. Let's give it a shot. Now, honestly as well, let's see what happens here. Active skill, round one. Nobody has my my glittery crown on. That's probably a mistake. We've twined 2 enemies, which is a... Oh my god. We died very quickly. Didn't kill anyone. That's not great. Is it possible we kill somebody, though? It could be. It could be. Also, we probably should put that glittery crown on a feller, you know? Some feller should have it, I guess. Yes, it'll be you. Don't really know why, but sure. You can have it. Maybe it'll keep her alive. We don't really have a Gru that I could upgrade. Is there anyone's got a stun chance? You stun? No, not with your active skill. Does basic attack stun? Each crit strike has a chance to stun, but that ain't that great. Edgar doesn't have crowd control to my recollection. Could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Chief, do you stun? Ah! Chief. Well, Chiefy, welcome to the teamy. Let's upgrade you to level 2 so I know which one you are. That sounds like a nice idea. Give it a tickle. Give it Uno Mas ticklage. You can go. Where's our level 2? Why are you not up here at the top? Unbelievable. Hopefully he's fast enough to attack before they attack. I forgot to check and see if that's how that was going to go. We twined 2 dudes in the back. Chief did not get to attack yet, so he's dead. He died, but everyone else is kind of still doing okay. He said, we've killed a dude. I mean, it's not going great. It's not going the worst. 381 million damage is not bad. But Chief died before he got a chance to do any chiefing. Not what we want to see. Not what we want to see. We want to see Chief a little bit. Stun somebody, bro. She only twined 1. That's not looking great. That's looking pretty bad for business. We shrunk the tiny guy. We stunned the twine guy. You had 5 targets, bro. You picked the one guy you can't... Oh, wait. What's our enables at on you? My bad. I didn't even check. Probably should have did that, huh? Dot removal doesn't really seem to do that much. I can't lie, won't lie. Do these guys break your attack? I can't remember. Blah, 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 blah. It might. We'll put that on. We'll put it on and see. I could do this. The Unbending Will keeps us alive for sure. I'm going to pop this on just for funsies. See what the difference actually is. We could reduce their crit damage dealt. But we won't. but we will not do that. She'll die immediately probably this way, but whatever. We're just having a good time right now. We got bad RNG for sure on A, the twines, and then B, the stun. You stunned the one guy I didn't want you to stun. But like I said, we're just donging around here a little bit. We twined 2. 2 twines is good twines. We shrunk not the boss. A little bit unfortunate because he's the guy you really went to stun. The golly dang priest. Yeah, we got to have the unbending. Unbending is not really an option. It's not negotiable. Or is it? What if we didn't melodic and just started the healing at round 1? We could try it with the crown on her. It might not be the greatest, but getting the healing off the ground immediately... Oh gosh, where's the crown? You've got the crown. It might not be a bad play. It might not be the greatest play, but it might not be a bad play. Who would we want an energy artifact of crazy damnation on? I don't know. You maybe, I guess. We'll give you a... Melodic glittery strings of doom. Let's see what happens here. It might not be any better. Might be substantially worse. But there's only one way to know for sure. And that's to give it a shot. So let's give it a shot. I was like, what? Nothing happened. It's okay. She poisoned them. The poison is actually pretty good. Okay, we've twined 3 enemies. This is actually potentially good. Oh, that was actually, believe it or not, that was not bad. We were close-ish. We were close-ish. I liked the closest-ish that I felt there. So we're going to try it again. If we can shrink the big boy, that'd be cool. We shrunk a little one. Stunned. Only twined 1, which means we're definitely dead. We got to get at least 2 twinage. It's okay. We're rocking through it. I'm feeling optimistic. Because I think there's a little RNG obviously going to be at play here with crowd. We shrunk the big guy. That's cool. Things you love to see. We didn't stun that guy with a 100% chance to stun that guy, which kind of blows my mind. Oh, this could be big. Oh, this could be huge. This is freaking huge. Ah! Okay, listen. There's no need to be that crazy about it. I understand. But I'm happy. That worked. Losers. Got him. We're going to give this one a crack. Sure. We'll see how far we offer for 20. But either way, I'm glad that worked. That was pretty cool. And even though he has a 100% chance to stun, he didn't stun. So maybe these priests have a small amount of crowd control resistance built in. We're totally boned on this one. Only 1 twine. That ain't going to be enough. I'm still going to try them all. And then we can go jump in and do something else with her. See what that... We poisoned both these backline guys twice. Well, that's not ideal. I needed Chief to be not dead at that point. We only twined 1 yet again. I think there's a little bit of unluckiness taking place. The crowd control's not working the way I would obviously like it to. Chief, you son of a ballsack! Stop it! We twined 0? What is the crowd control immunity of these bros? There's no way that's real life. That's like 100% chance to twine not taking place once. Lies. Try it again. Let's try it again. One last time. This is it. I'm not going to go crazy on this. This was not even really the main goal. I just wanted to make a Flora. But I do want to see... Son of a mother's lover! How is it getting worse each time? One more time. That's it. I feel like something is just happening that shouldn't be happening. I think we're giving active skills to people maybe we shouldn't be giving active skills to or something crazy. You hit the boss! You absolute scrote nugget. Your stupidity amazes all involved. Okay, you got so many targets. And Chief's like, you know what would be a really cool target? The one guy that I for sure can't stun. I'm not sure how he was promoted to Chief, but that tribe is doomed. That tribe is not going places. If you're sure. Let's do the layout by level, perhaps. Yeah, that makes more sense. All right, you gave it your dangdest. We're done with that. We made progress, which is great. What else are we gonna do? We could do broken spaces, see some boss damage-ish. That could be kind of fun. I'm not leaving a melodic on you, bro. That was just for my own enjoyment. We're gonna replace you with this. And we can give you, honestly, the crown is not a bad use. Keeping you alive for longer can shrink more people, boost our damage. We could also start building a Drake eventually if I ever get one. I've got one. Not right now. Later project for a later day. But what we have done, we took down a Steel Land level. That's already progress over Garuda. Love to see it. Try a little... Do we have any broken spaces done so far? We do. We're on stage 4. Double mother lovin' Gru. All I got to say about that is freaking ew. We are going to definitely be swapping on the cleansing... oh no, we're already on attribute reduction. Perfect. That's what we need. Curious if enabling vitality would be nice to heal a little bit more on her heals. That could have been an option last time. Whatever. It's too late for that noise. And Everyone seems to be more or less set up for what I'm going to do anyhow. Let's do it. Let's jump in, tickle some broken spaces, and see how we do with the new and improved lineup. W, you, and that dude. Do it. Do it and see what happens. She's going to lose a lot of her stacks immediately for hitting everyone, but that's okay. These guys don't seem to be hitting all that hard. That's their counterattacks, though. How much is their actual attacks? We shrunk-atized a Gru. Things you love to see. I should slow this down so I can kind of see what happens in real time. I want to witness. Active skill for Flora next round. That's big. Huge. How many times does this attack hit? That's the one I really want to see. It's not 5, right? Is it 6? Because it bounces 5 times? Let's look. Cleanse off the attack debuff would be nice at the end of the round. Oh, and it's going to be on a Phoenix burn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. Oh, I had no freaking idea. Just that my brain doesn't math that fast. I'm guessing a lot. I'm guessing that was a lot of bounces. Everyone's looking fine on HP. I think Ignis can keep everyone alive here. The damage is where I'm kind of wondering if we're going to do enough. The poisons are going to be nice. Based on max health, that's good. That means even these debuffs really won't matter on that too much. They will obviously cut into it a little bit. Double shrinkage. Never mind, not shrinkage anymore. It will cut into it a little bit, but not like crazy. Because it's based on her max attack, how much the poison can hit for. Either way, I'm not really seeing these guys losing any visible statisticals. But I think that'll change. Actually, I lied. I see some visible damage dealt. Will the damage at the end of the day end up being greater than what we're used to? I don't know. They do typically seem to cleanse off these dots a lot, which is annoying, but it's not that big of a deal because we do apply it at the start of every round, and I think the dot triggers one time every time it hits them anyways. So it's fine. It's all good. Ooh, we got an active, a bird, all bird, followed by this. That was some pretty nice damage numbers popped. I was seeing some 20 millions, some 30 millions. Things you love to see. I don't remember exactly what Garuda was doing damage-wise against the bosses. I couldn't tell you, that's my bad. I don't pay attention enough, and I probably should, but I am seeing visible damage coming off of Gru, which is nice, for sure. Basic attack is hitting pretty freaking hard. I want to see how's a 12 million on both of those guys. Not bad. Now, we do not get all the follow-up attacks. This is one thing where, like in this case, where the bosses aren't killing anybody, Garuda would still be pretty solid because she's following up every single attack that everybody does. But that goes pretty freaking ham. Cannot lie, will not lie on an ice. I see, I don't know what, like maybe 3 to 5% done on both people. We've got a couple of rounds left. This is where the big beefy hits are going to come out if they're going to come out. We'll have an active skill. Maybe an active skill followed by Phoenix on wave 15, which is looking kind of nice. It's going to be a beefy one, too. It's going to have extra energy stacked onto it, so that's like a 200 energy cast right here. Oh, Elevia goes last, right? Yeah, so we do get another Phoenix drop. Drop-a-doodle-doo. That's a 50 million damage crit. That was crazy. This could be pretty nasty. This could be a pretty good damage, especially for Gru. Grus are kind of annoying because, like I said, they do break your attack and your crit every time you attack them. 1.6 billion damage, though. Listen. I'm all about that noise. That's pretty freaking good. That's not bad at all. Not bad. How much damage was that? 8% of their life in a single go? I'm going to call that just awesome. That's pretty freaking cool. That's cool beans. We could smoke those guys, actually. Just smoke them. Take about, what, like 12? Give them 12 hits. That should kill them. 12 hits. This is the line. That is not the line. What kind of psychotic mess are we dealing with here? It doesn't really matter. Right? I don't think it matters. It might matter. It doesn't matter. Sure. All right. Smoosh him. Was 12 enough? It wasn't. He's got 11% HP left. We must have had a bad run. How many's left? Is it just one Gru? Is it a single Gruitize? Ticks doesn't really do a lot of damage. I wonder, just For the sake of me wondering about things. Well, look at that. We have a Drake. Hot news. Everybody, Drake has joined the team. Yep. So what do we do with the old Drakeinator? I mean, we don't have any really good artifacts to put on him. I guess we can do some crit and attack. He might die. That's pretty weak. But he might not. We'll see. He's just here to remove some armor, right? That's what I want him for. Just 50% armor damage reduction, all that business. Just kind of chilling. I like it. I like it. Let's try one more fight. Broken Spaces, stage 4, 11% HP. Do we drop ticks? He doesn't die, so he doesn't really do a lot of damage. I think we could probably frontline tank with two Heart Watchers up front. Doesn't matter if they lose attack. They can kind of heal themselves a little bit anyways, but we'll see. Let's do it. I'm not sure if they're both still alive and actually pretty even in health here. With Drake, that probably would have gone differently the entire time we've been doing it. We'll put it on 3x up until, like, I don't know, wave 12. I need her to cleanse. If the more she cleanses off the attack debuff and not the crit debuff, I think the better we're going to be. Also, right now, she is rocking a crit stone, that I don't think is necessarily bad, but I'm not sure if we should be investing more for her poison than her crits. I still feel like crit is always nice. It's pretty, it's pretty guaranteed good damage when you do crit. Whereas I did like all straight attack on her, it would make her poisons much stronger. So I don't know if that's necessarily the play. Good God, was that 80 million damage I saw on round 6? Have we made a genius change of plans here? Maybe. This guy is dropping like a freaking fly right now. And that's a 5-star Drake. Hold up. This guy could be dying relatively soon. Honestly, you're not doing bad damage, little 5-star bro. Everyone's still in like fine HP area. I don't see any real problems with this. She's gonna, oh, it's gonna be a Phoenix drop and then her crazy damage coming out again. There was a lot of damage that just dropped right there. It's only round 9. I think this guy's gonna go down before round 12. I'm calling it. I think he dies pre-round 12. I might have been a little ambitious. He may very well be alive at round 12, but he will then die. The downside at one enemy being alive is going to be that her attack will no longer bounce. It's going to be a single hit on Gru and it can't bounce anybody, so it's going to hit him just one time, which might actually lower our damage pretty significantly. But that's okay. He's actually alive post round 12. Listen, no one could have seen this coming. That is news to everybody involved. He will be dead relatively soon, though. There's no way bro is staying alive for much longer. He's on the brink. He's brinking. Or maybe he's not brinking. He's got to be. I mean, I can't even see the green anymore. Apparently that no green is more than 20 million health. That's something. Is he going to make it all the way to the end? Is he really going to survive this entire time? He got shrunkatized. Oh, big damage at the end. He's dead. He's dead. But that stops our bouncing. Not great. Might take a couple of hits to kill this guy now. But he is guaranteed to have defense broken on him. 1.8 billion damage, though. That's pretty good. And that's with us getting caught like halfway through. By halfway through at the very end. Only be able to hit our ultimate one time on the boss because it like bounces and then it stops bouncing. Either way, pretty good damage. I will take it. I think a singular smash here is gonna seal the deal for old Broski. Broski Woski, are you dead? He's not dead. We did 2%. He's dead now, right? Yeah, sure. Okay, he's gone. No problem. We could try some stage 5. I'm not gonna worry about it too much right now. Just killing him alone is good enough. Recover some of that gold for swapping our gear around. Remember, we don't have the 6% all damage dealt buff that we did before. What is this? Oh, Drake. Could we rep Drake? Sure. Ooh, hold up. Nah, we don't have a festival limited skin, do we? Now we have luxury skins, limited skins. I don't think these are going to include her skin. The only skin that Flora really has, which is a little bit annoying, is a festival limited skin. So you can't get it without a festival limited pack, which means she will be a little bit lower in stats than normal, but an extra crit attack HP is not bad. We just need a festival limited skin pack to make that happen. How rare are those? I don't know, probably fairly rare. We'll probably get one soon, right? I'm assuming it's not too far out. Do we snag one of those bad boys? Also, hold up. This has been sitting here forever, and wrong button. I keep forgetting to just grab it out in the video. I had this done for like 6 months. Not really. I only got 155. I've been kind of stopped doing it. But I got my mysterious artifact here. Of course, there's more that we can push for, getting some more gems, scrolls, all that good jazz. And I'll probably start grinding it again soon. Mostly, I've been just ignoring everything and I go into Flora's. I grab my thing here. As you can see, I'm full of chests and all kinds of jazz. And then I just use the daily loot from upgrading the house, which, to me, I think this is the way to do it. If you want to be lazy about Flora's, upgrade your main building. Don't worry too much about completing the stages because they're not that important right away. But yeah, you can get quite a few of these little stone crafts just passively by just being there. And upgrading the house isn't a huge time investment. So don't worry about going crazy and beating all of the cubes out. We can do that later. Get the house upgraded, let the passive stuff start rolling in, and then as you want to start grinding the cubes, grind the cubes on your own time. That's how I've been kind of making it work, and it's pretty easy. Outside of that, Fort Defense, I don't know if I've even done Fort Defense much. Yes, this is when I did the trial mode on and got to like 70-something, 75. I haven't done it again since. Of course, there's a lot of these chests here, which is not bad for Stellar, or if you're looking for Crystals of Transcendence, this is also a good way to get those free to play. If you're like, I already have enough Stellar to go to V4, to transcend at V4 would be pretty sick, but we're not really right there yet. But yeah, plenty of stuff comes in from doing the Frontier trial mode. I think we finished Breakout. Yeah, it's done. I haven't done Endless mode yet, but I feel like the loot needs some love for Endless mode, like big time. It's nowhere near as good as the trial, like the Fort Defense mode. You get like 20 of these chests or something, 2,000 gems. Like, it's not bad, I guess, but like, it could be way better for sure, and it should be, because to me, this is the funnest game mode they have in the Fantasy Arcade, by far. That said, what do we got now? Special avatar. Oh, yeah. Got that. We got glittery sparkles. We're not going to be sparkles. We're going to be a Flora. What else did I say when we started? I had this memory issue. It wasn't over here, right? We could do Void Vortex, I guess. We could try one fight in the Void Vortex. So I believe Garuda just got absolutely beamed and died like immediately. Do we have a best rank here? Oh, hold up. Phoenix, you beautiful mother lover. God, you're so sexy. What a man. What a man Phoenix is. What an absolute unit. Give me all those free gems, you crazy son of a bee. Where's our stuff? Have we ever done anything here? I don't know if I've ever even done anything here. We're not going to fight a carry-off rip, because that's just going to make me sad in my heart. We could try this one. Let's see if our lady can do some stuff and some things. Boop, boop. And eeny, meeny, miny. We'll throw a King Barton in there for some crowd control. Throw a little bit of a Phonics in there for that's all we got. And see what happens. Are we going to die immediately? There's a chance. Perhaps not. Perhaps you can get absolutely rinsed and repeated, you freaking nerd sandwich. Maybe we try this one too. Oh, no forest protections. I feel like you did that on purpose. Okay, listen. Maybe we didn't try this with V4 Garuda. I would be amazed if V4 Garuda sucks so bad that she died that fast it couldn't do anything here. But this is going way too easy. We are absolutely dumpstering these nerds before they have a chance to be like, what's my name? They're dead. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, she dodged. We have a Dodgerina Duno here. Doesn't matter, though, because she's still dead. What a loser. What an absolute loser you are. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ah, yeah, that's satisfying. Boy, I like that. That feels good. So we can do some stuff here, I guess, if we really wanted to get into it. We're like 40. Okay, let's push through Forerunner, and then we'll call it, right? If we can make it through Forerunner, beat everything there, that'll give us a smash every time this comes around, and that seems like a pretty good deal, right? That seems like an okay idea. Right now, we've been killing Amin Ramens before they have a chance to Amin Ramen me, and that's things I love to see. We're actually smoking these carries out really fast as well, which is kind of cool. What is the void damage this time to us? I don't think it's very bad early on, but it kind of ramps up to being just deviously annoying the higher you get in the stages. I mean, look at this. We're just decimating. They're just dead. They're like, what's up? And then they're dead. Then they're just absolutely dead. Bonk, 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 bonk. It's just so fun. Flora be doing work in this area. That's what I'm talking about, man. How good is she going to be in the Aspen dungeon? Against 4 enemies, I think really solid because the bounce will go nuts. Against single enemies, she might struggle a little bit more, but I don't think it'll be all that bad. She can still twine. She still does percent-based damage and percent-based healing. All of those seem pretty good. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, man, that's like... It's not like Lord of Fear Aspen satisfying where everyone just explodes and falls over, but it's also pretty freaking satisfying. So we have someone who actually survived the onslaught. It's crazy. She's dead. Don't worry. I'm glad you all decided to attack the dead person. She can't be hit. She's already dead. But it's just, I don't know, they're just bouncing around murdering everybody. That's cool. I like it. Had a dodge arena Duno here. Just a Garuda left. Will we have... Well, I was going to say, are we going to regret our decision? But I don't think we're gonna. We are stunned right now because I have attribute reduction on because I forgot to get rid of not getting stunned and purifying that. But it's no big deal. She dodged. Again, I don't think we're going to worry about it too much because she's dead, and that's a dubski. What am I drinking? Good question. It's tea. It's actually tea. We're not going with coffee. It's a black tea. It's a French vanilla flavored black tea with a little bit of honey in it. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm trying to break myself of the caffeine addiction because I stopped drinking caffeine for like, I don't know, 3 days. And the tremendous amount of headaches that a fella experienced for the following like 3 days sucked a huge scrotum. And I was like, listen, if anything that I am consuming can cause me to have that many headaches that many times in a row, I probably shouldn't be eating it or drinking it, I guess. So I decided, you know what? Listen me. No more. No more coffee, at least for a while. For now, we're going tea. And I'm not regretting it. I like that tea. It tastes really good. But what I'm really liking is, oh, we had 2 survivors. Because we had 2 survivors last time, but when Carrie's in the team, it's kind of a cheesy survivor. You can't really take that at face value because Carrie's a little turd sandwich, and nobody loves her. Some people out there do, but I question you. I question you, people. 2 alive again, a Garuda and a Pinionator, the both people you really don't want alive. How dangerous is it going to be, though? Did we just get a double dodge arena, or did we just not hit this chick very hard? Bong, 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 bong. Losers. So we're just screaming through Forerunner. I think Forerunner we've got. With only Bell Rain alive, why are we not on 3 times speed? Am I having a stroke? Absolutely. My bad. That's on me. You've been watching all that in 2x speed for no reason. Absolutely no reason to be watching that at the speed you just watched it. Dead. Dead. Just dead. Get 'em. Absolute get 'em. Forerunner 2. We'll get this as well. Oh, 3 carries. They're trying to spice it up on us, giving us more dodge abilities. Look at all those dodges. They dodged every single one. I'm telling you what, man. Carrie is such a frickin' turd. Such a turd frickin'. You know, it doesn't matter, though. Get frickin' turded. Turds. Losers. Not even a problem. This one, I think we're doing fine. We're not protected by the void yet either. Is that where the stun came from last time? It might have been. I know there's a chance you get, like, certain debuffs at the end of the round. I didn't check them because I'm lazy and that's just on me. Oh, no. We got an almond ramen. And we're petrified by the ramen almond. That's not good. That's bad news, Bears. That's fine. It's not as bad as I at one time thought it could be. Fort 119, I believe that was. It's something like that. These guys have nobody in it that I find scary. I think we're okay on round 1 here. I lied. There are 2 enemies left. Still not going to be a dangerous problem. I think we're fine. Bonk. One more attack and Terra's going down. Never mind. He died before... Ooh, Orbage. Well, okie dokie. I'll take that all day long. Do this one. 2 almond ramens. Oh, no. We only killed 2 bros. Never mind. They're all pretty much dead. Well done. Well done, team. Double carry. A Sherlock. Sherlock could be interesting. See what happens. Bonk, 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 bonk. It's just Sherlock and Ada. Now, Ada's kind of devastating later in the rounds. For right now, she's not looking too bad. We killed the Sherlock. The carries are doing what they do, popping up like spring daisies. Doesn't matter because they are dead. And we're good. Forerunner Area 1, the final area of the runners that are 4. We're going to smoke on these guys just like the other ones, hopefully. Hopefully they don't stop us cold here. Did you just see the amount of dodges that chick pulled off? Dodge, 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 dodge. Freaking Neo from the Matrix right here. With a downgrade. How does that work? Shouldn't you have 50% less dodge chance? So how in the scrot nuggies are you dodging anything is the real question. I'm gonna need you to drop that active. Are you dazzled or something? She might have been dazzled or something. This chick is dodging everything. They're all dodging everything. This is crazy. There you go, you little losers. You can't dodge forever. Eventually, you will get smacked by Dragon Lady and you will die. But that's nuts. Hold up. Nah, we'll not do it now. We'll kill all these nerds. Then I gotta look at Drake because I was like 98% sure that he removed dodge with his little shield debuff. Does that mean, do they have like a special kind of dodge? Does Shadow Lurk circumvent that kind of dodge? I don't know. But it doesn't matter because those guys all died. We only got 3 planets left to go. They're throwing carries everywhere at me now. They know I hate it. Like, listen, carry for lunch, dinner, breakfast, supper, 11sies, luncheon, all of them. Afternoon tea. But it don't matter. It just simply don't matter. We will get you. We're going to get you one way or another. Well, we killed 2, I guess. It's like, man, we didn't really do much damage at all that time, but we kind of did. 2 carries down, the worst 2 enemies to kill at the start of the round because they're going to come right back up like daisies. Doesn't matter, you all suck one. Floor is simply the better hero. Losers. Okay. The final battle, the final countdown. I don't think it's going to be a dangerous one. This one looks pretty easy. If I'm being honest, and I'm usually an honest person, I try to be. Ooh. That honey settled to the bottom of the cup there. Getting a little crack mode now. Woo! It's good stuff. All right, so we've done it. Forerunner has been completed. We've done it. Pioneer area has opened up to us. So now we will have a smash every time we load up the Void Vortex. I've been very lazy on that game mode, so that's on me 100%. We also got an achievement, and I'll take it. 35,000 Stellar Shardage. About 50 minutes deep. I've done most of what I wanted to do today. Honestly, I really just wanted to swap over to Flora and play with it. Have some fun. See what happened, and I think honestly, I think I made a good decision. I think she's fun, but not only is she fun, because I was kind of looking about. Hold your ears. Ugh, God, why? Hold up. Can I just make her this? I'm gonna do this, yeah. Listen, it's happening. I gotta get out of here. Oh, the music is hellacious. But if I go this way, see how it's not hellacious? So nice, so sweet. But if we look at the old forest of ladies, Garuda, the chicken lady, if I was going to use her as a tenant or like a homeowner, her tenants aren't that great. They're not horrible. Rogan's a good solid buffer. Not a bad deal. Unimax has taunt, some healing, so not terrible. Oberon can be, of course, a little bit of crowd control for your team. So they're not like the worst tenants in the game, but they're close. They're pretty close to being the worst. Whereas, if we look at the old Florinator up here, Heartwatcher's a tenant. That's actually pretty cool for me because I do use Heartwatcher in every boss battle that I do. Elevia is a tenant. Now, I understand that priests aren't necessarily as good, but I believe all 3 of these are priests anyway, so it's not a big loss. And I already use her as well. That's a tenant. Pretty cool. We've got Russell, Penny, and Eos maybe, I don't know here. Penny is already pretty a fun hero to build, does some stuff. She's a ranger, so she follows the same tech as Flora, and she's not a light hero, so pretty easy to build. Could be fun, also a tenant. And then Rogan's also a tier 4 tenant here, along with Freya. I want to say Freya's a priest. Don't quote me on that. Rogan's an assassin. I know they're not the greatest tenants for stats, but the fact they are useful in the team with her does make this seem a little bit like a better choice. Also, you do have the option to use Flora as a tenant for a Fairy Queen Vesa, whereas Garuda as a tenant is only on non-trans heroes. You could do it for a Penny, you could do it for a Drake, you do it for a Mockman, I guess, if you're going for like a Mockman build, but as soon as you trans, she would become useless anyways. So I don't know, I feel like this is just a decent idea. It was just, to me, it seemed like a decent idea, and I liked it. So this is what I'm kind of going to go with. I know it'd probably be better to build like a Shihao, which he's also a tenant for Holmes Young. Freya could be a build. He's also not a bad support for your team. I know he's not like probably talked about as much as like a lot of the other heroes because he's, I don't know, maybe a little older. But the fact that he does give all of your heroes block by 35%, that's not bad. That's a fairly decent amount of block. And for a block-centric team, he comes with 50% basic block immunity. Isn't a terrible thing. Plus, when you block, he boosts your damage and your armor, which is pretty cool. He also doubles those bonuses on himself, also kind of cool. So he could be a fairly decent tenant if we go that way. And like I said, he is used as a tenant for, I guess if you're going like Star Alchemist Holmes Young. I don't know if anybody builds that guy. We could maybe do it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Nothing's set in stone right now. Either way, I think today was a good day. We didn't really get to do too much. I mean, I could go Star Expedition, but I mean, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Get smoked on? Probably. We were doing like, oh, I got nothing. Why is it even lit up? I can't even do nothing here. I'm out of everything. Listen, I'm out of everything. I'm plumb out ski. Can't do that anyhow. I lied to you. There's no Star Expedition we could do. But I'm not sure how much her damage is going to change between Garuda and Flora there. I don't know. I like her. I like the skill set. It sounds nice. The tenants seem a little bit better. She also, to me, looks a little bit cooler. And that's 80% of the battle, really. How cool do they look? Cool enough. Okay, so with that done, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. We don't have anything else I really either can do or what? Oh, we were going to do the tower. Too late for that. We'll do 50 tower stages on another day and smoke through those. Hopefully they won't be too bad. I feel like Flora really flourishes in like 6v6 modes. Like in the Void Vortex, she was doing some ham work right there, going nuts. Things you love to see. Mim is going to dump all over her soul, for sure. We'll have to find a good strategy for Mim, but I don't know. For now, I'm pretty happy with it. Before we go, of course, boop, gotta thank all the members on the channel, because that's just what you do. You got to. So we'll start at the very tippy top of the list. Our greatest Rathkins. We have Shaheen, Trippy, White Crow, and Afghan Goo 420. We have our great Rathkins, Lotto the Lidsey, Bellendane, FMK. What? Ah, balls. I know it. I know it. I'm not looking. I know Wet Blades, because I had to come back and hit him. Sir Rascal. Bam. I remembered. Out of order, but I gotcha. I know. I was like, man, I messed this one up, and it caused me to redo the whole picture. I got you, Rascal. You and me, we're Rascals together. The final tier, our Rathican tier, we have JMV, Zanelli, Electric Leaf, Lost Emotions, Kai, Churg, Cosmic Flow, Ooh, Why Am I Here, Felix F, Gun Lampoon, and Popa Armando. Thank you so much for your support on the channel. It means the world to me. Helps me do a lot of fun stuff. Obviously, it doesn't do so much on the free-to-play account, but it does significantly change my life over on the Revival series. So, huge thank you to you guys. That is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button to show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.